Hey guys, hope you guys had a good day trading today. So we're going to talk about SPY here. So I'm looking at an inverse head and shoulders playing out here. So this is really interesting to me here. So basically what we did is we had on Thursday 418 as our support. We pumped all the way up to 429.62 on Monday. That was our high of day. We came down, we bounced, and then what did we do? We exactly to the penny rejected again at 429.62. That's super. I mean, it's common to see a double top. It is rare to see to the penny a daily candle wick reject the same level. Now, what's really intriguing about that level is that's also a daily supply for the August 16th peak. So that's very, very interesting that SPY would reject there twice in 1 week, and it would be a supply. So what actually happened today is we put in a new supply here at 428. So now our favoritism should be to retest the next supply down, which is 422. So as of right now, my target for tomorrow, most likely, if not Friday, is a drop to 422. So if you listen or read my post last night, I didn't do a video last night, but if you read my post, you see that according to the Fear and Greed Index, once it hits extreme greed, which we officially did today, generally speaking, we see about over 20 days about an 8% sell-off. And this has happened twice now in February and December. If that is to occur again, our downside target should be about 395. Now for me, I'm looking more like maybe 398.3 to 400. We still have this supply from all the way back here in March that we need to take out still, and that's still down there. And futures also has some down in the 440, 430 range. So that's kind of where I'm looking for right now. Personally, I think it's going to happen after FOMOC. I think what's going to happen is we likely see a little sell-off, maybe into CPI on Tuesday or end of week here, and then maybe next Monday and Tuesday we'll see a little pump. I think CPI is going to be pretty solid. It looks like we're going to have a 4 print, and then it's already predicting that next month we're going to have 3% inflation. So that's pretty interesting and very bullish in that aspect. However, I think what's going to happen is Jay Powell's going to be kind of surprising. He's going to, in my opinion, still do a 25 basis point hike. So when he does a 25 basis point hike again, he's probably going to reference that the bank and the financials is stronger than it was before when they were considering pausing. And he's probably going to claim that they don't think inflation is going to continue to come down, that at some point it's going to rebound. And they're probably going to also hint at that they still don't expect to see rate a pause by end of year. When he says that, I do think the market's negatively going to react to that, and they're going to see, well, he really doesn't care about inflation. He's still pumping the basic point hikes, so I think that's going to be negatively taken, and I do think that's going to start our next leg down. Going over to futures here, so futures is pretty interesting the last couple of days here. So we put in an immediate double top, came down, put in a double bottom, and then today, and that was also a bullish engulfing candle. Then we came back up, put an immediate double top in with a new daily supply at 42.93. Then we both bearishly engulfed the daily candle. So on one hand here, this app kind of looks like a bull flag where we could pump up. However, with this bearish engulfing candle, a new supply, I'm looking for at least 42.40 to be retested on futures. And if you see here, it could come down there, test that level, take it out, and bounce right off this trend line and still be bullish, really. However, if we lose that trend line, I'm really looking for more closer to 42.15 to 42.32. Those are our next major support areas down there. So the VIX has just been continuing to make new 52-week lows. We put in another 52-week low today. The interesting thing for me here is I'm looking for, and I started tracking it more closely after I noticed some correlation, is these supply and demand. So we put in this new demand last here at 16.02 on the 18th. And then we pumped all the way up here and we put a new supply in at 19.56 on the 25th. Since we have put this supply in, we have not put a new demand in. So until this new demand is put in, which I thought we might put one in here, and I thought we would put one in today, we are not going to see a sustained bounce on the VIX to then take SPY lower. However, what we did get today is a really nice double bottom off this 1393. It's not perfect, but this is as close to a double bottom as you can get right now. So with this nice double bottom here and this wick, it kind of reminds me of this day here and this day here, which if we see a move up tomorrow on SPY, which 14.12 is our channel resistance. So basically, if SPY just goes up just about 1% tomorrow, probably not even a full percent, we're going to see this resistance broken, and that should lead to the breakout. However, there is a chance that the VIX could come as low as maybe even 13.35 and be in this support line right here. For me, if we see the VIX, and today the level was 14.2 that the VIX needed to close over to put a new demand in, and it was very close until the end of the day there. If the VIX can break out over this 14.15 and put a new demand in, the new demand is going to be right here at 13.92 on this double 93 on this double bottom. We should start looking for about 16% or 16, I mean, on the VIX here. So if you look here, so from our low to there, that's about a 15% move up. However, we could go all the way up to the supply, which is all the way up here, as a 40% move up on the VIX at 19.56. However, most likely our target is going to be right around this 17.93 area. You can see there's been a lot of interaction here, which basically means that the VIX could very well have about a 29% move up. And the last time that we were here was what, May 31st. So let's see where we were in May 31st. Yep, we were all the way down here at 418. So that's kind of about where I'm targeting for SPY to go and where the VIX to go. So looking at Bitcoin, last little thing here. So we had the bad news from the SEC. It did recover a lot of the drop though, and actually all of the drop, and now it's starting to give it all back up. I'm still looking for 25,000 on Bitcoin here. It's been a very slow burn to get there. Pretty much been looking for it since about here. But overall, we're in a downward bear channel. We are holding the daily 200 EMA. But I do still see a case for eventually Bitcoin to hit 25K. All right, hope you guys had a great day today, and I will see you guys tomorrow.